Hello, that's it. Welcome to the King's Court. Okay, you aspirate, here we are. Our good friend C's updated Dobrik deck. Now, you've been experimenting with this deck like constantly, right?
Yeah.
And this is also it's a little different. This is the same deck you got second with at Anime.
Yeah.
How many players is that?
17?
Dang,
17, 4 rounds, best of one.
And the only deck you lost to was some kind of like Angels pile.
It was 3 Great Angel pile, somewhat, yeah.
You break though too, right?
Yeah, I didn't see a rookie.
So you probably on a normal day you probably would win.
Probably.
Alrighty, so let's show the people the spice. So if you want to see any more videos and you want to see any more also like gameplays from our good friend C, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell for more videos. Let us know what you think of the deck in the comments.
Alright, start off with the eggs. You got 4 copies of Digimon and 1 copy of BT14 Coromon. You are still running the Guillemon engine, which is when attacking. If it's Geo or Growl, you draw 1. It's definitely the most consistent because you don't have to check security, you just have to be a Guillemon and name. Still working on those ults.
It's like the name of the deck, right? Basically draw as
That's
fast
the
as much.
engine, yeah.
Nice.
There's an engine I want to test out, but I don't have the cards for it yet.
Okay.
So then moving on to the 3s, we have 3 copies of Promo Guillemon that are when attacking. You draw 1, pretty simple as that. You just throw your Guillemon at security and hope they either survive or not, so you can get your red sources in play. Then we have one of the new cards, 3 copies of BT21 Guillemon. So if your hand gets clogged with extra Guillemons, you could just trash them to draw 2. It also trashes Hero Trait, which we do run 1 card that's Hero Trait. Then we have the 1 copy of Guillemon X to Evo on top of either of them. If you Evo on top of the draw 1, it's actually really nice because if it dies, you get a gain 1 on deletion. And then for the new search rookie, you got 3 copies of Elizamon. Elizamon will find any of your Reptile or Dragonkins and Liberator trait. So it'll search all your Guillemons. It'll search any of your Dragonkins. So it'll search Dorbick. It'll also search your Liberator trait, which the new Tyranno engine does count as Liberator. And it searches Omni X, which is a good search. And then the last card is 1 copy of BT21 Gamamon just for the inheritable. You can pitch it off Guillemon if you want. Yeah, that's 12 rookies.
Like the new set really powered up your deck, didn't it?
Yeah, it gave us a bunch of new names. As for the level 4s, we're still running 2 Security Attack Greymon.
Hey, my boy.
I don't know if they'll ever make a power creep version of it, but we'll see.
It's like consistently been like the most used Greymon card.
Yeah. And then we have the 1 copy of Greymon X to give Omni X their protection, just in case. You never know.
I kind of get those.
Never happens. Man. 1 copy of Burning Greymon for the inheritable and a hybrid for game. 1 copy of Growlmon X also helps pitch off the Guillemon draw 2. 1 copy of Punkmon. It's a Liberator target. And then and then 3 what I call security jump scares is the 1 copy of Gulus Gamamon, 1 copy of Cyclomon, and 1 copy of Tyrannomon.
Hey.
Elizamon can search any of these, so it helps with consistency. It can also search Punkmon, so it helps a lot with consistency. It's kind of funny how when you see Gulus, you could pitch the Gamamon underneath if it's in trash to pop a 4 or lower. That's my 4s.
Good variety too.
For the 5s, we have 2 copies of Cyberdramon. The new red one, because it counts as a Dragonkin and it gives you a plus 4k boost, which
4k is crazy.
Helps, because you needed to originally find 2k up sources if you're not running Hero, but now you only need to find the Cyberdramon. 2 copies of Master Tyrannomon for Security Attack plus 1. Like I said, the dinos are also Liberator trait, so they're searchable. 2 copies of Pyodramon, because it's a Dragonkin. That's also searchable off Eliza. And then for the 1-ofs, we have... Oh, let me move this up.
I keep forgetting Pyodramon's a freaking Dragonkin.
Yep.
I keep thinking it's a mutant.
No, it's Dragonkin. You're thinking of Dino B.
I know. I always get
And the 1-ofs, the 1 copy of Majira, the 1 copy of Hisaryu for disabling options, and then 1 copy of Lava Grado and 1 copy of Wingdramon for the Security Attack plus 1s.
So much variety. So cool too.
Yeah, this is at 19 names.
Oh, damn.
And then we run 4 copies of the Heart and Soul of the deck.
Yep.
Dorbick, I have had matches where I keep digging and I won't see him because he's put in the bottom. I'm hoping one day we get a new version.
I think one day you will.
And then in terms of another level 6, you do run the 1 copy of Wargrey. Since you're putting off tie, you do get the reduced cost of 3. And then you can use it to slot under Dorbick to put under for the Omni X effect. And then 1 copy of Gallant. I still run him.
It's still a crazy card.
You're still trashing so much, so you can still add it up. Especially with Digimon running around.
That's true.
And last for Digimons is 2 copies of Omni X.
Hey. You're down boosting this up to 3 or 1, or you think 2 is fine?
Honestly, I see it enough at 2. Which is funny because sometimes I don't see my 4Fs. End of turn gives himself rushing, lets you attack, so it's the literal Blitz Omni that people used to do incorrectly with BT5 Omni.
Yeah.
So now it's actually possible. That's it for the Digimon. Then we have Tamers and options. We have 2 copies of Owen. Owen helps a lot. He's like just a gain 1 if you have a Digimon, but he does give Dorbickmon piercing and blitz at the end of the turn. And not just him, it also gives Reptile, so you can literally do some if you have this in the field, you can do your searches before swinging with Guillemon, then end of turn have this to make Guillemon swing. And then 2 copies of Tai for the security attack plus 1.
That alt.
It could be one Tai, 1 hero, but right now I'm just doing 2 Tais. And then for the options, we have 2 copies of Red Scramble. I've been considering trying it at 3. It lets you top deck a rookie and play out a rookie. I like top decking a Dragonkin or a Liberator and then playing out Eliza to get that added search.
And I guess it's like your Dobrik's in security too.
Yep. And then 1 copy of Red Memory Boost and 4 copies of Wisteria Memory Boost, just for consistency.
Man, is there like any changes you would make to the deck, or like you're considering?
I mean, if I cut off Majira, I could go 4 Red Memory Boost just to get the extra dig at the end of the turn. Other than that, I've basically kept up. I don't really run Fireball anymore because Eliza does it better.
Eliza's is crazy in this deck.
Yep.
Is there any cards you're looking forward to that caught your eye for the deck?
Right now, it's the EX9 Tuskmon, which will give us Raid.
Right.
And then afterwards, it's really just seeing what comes out in the new sets. I don't know if there'll be power creeping.
Well, that one set, the new set that's going to come out in September is a villain set, so there is a chance that Dobrik could be in there.
Maybe. I'm hoping for it, but
Only time will tell, but I think I'll get one.
for now, I've just been testing out because there's a lot of new builds I can trust with the new stuff. And then Eliza really helped out with the
Again, it's
consistency.
just crazy in this deck.
Yep. That's it.
All right, so that's it from our good friend C. If you have any thoughts on the deck, let us know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.